Hello, hello. Let's see what we got going on today. So it says here, Sex and the City author Candace Bushnell. My dating age range is 70 years. That's a lot of people. Oh, okay. She doesn't look good, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Must have had a lot of work done. Uh, Sex and the City author Candace Bushnell discussed dating apps she uses and said that her age range is 70 years. The 64-year-old, yeah. I mean, this is pretty good for 64. Um, might be terrifying in person, like creature from the whatever place she's from, but not monstrous. Face is very tight. Skin's been pressed and let's see, 64 years old. I mean, bro, if I'm living and dating at the age of 64 and I'm on dating apps, like, oh my God, just it's over. Like that's so depressing. 64-year-old writer known for authoring the book that inspired the hit TV show starring Sarah Jessica Parker revealed she uses a couple of apps, including the VIP private membership based platform Raya. Okay. I think that's for like celebrities, right? I doubt there's a lot of old celebrities looking for you. God damn. Especially a celebrity dude and you're like 64 to like 70, you're definitely just plowing through young tail. You ain't trying to settle down with an old woman and talk about Werther's originals. Speaking to the Telegraph ahead of the UK tour of her one woman show. One woman show? Is she a writer? What one woman show would she have? She'd just be talking at people? She said, I go out with men of all different ages, which is something I would never have expected. What? Did you write a book about a bunch of chicks being whores in the city? What did you think your life was going to be like? If you start out the race running every goddamn lap, guess what? At the end of the day, you're going to have to keep running. You're like, oh, I'm tired now. I just want to relax. Well, nah, not really. You can't really do that. Relaxing is for people that have been relaxing the whole time. There's a 21-year-old out there. There's the 90-year-old. So now my dating age range is 70 years. Damn. Them 21-year-olds are desperate, bro. Them dudes, they're not getting anything. Especially when the 21-year-old women are smashing the 90-year-old dudes. Like I mean, their options are kind of just like their options are running after the money, and they're like broke, and they have to go, they have to go after what's left. She added, "What I have noticed though is how difficult it is to get any sort of momentum. People seem to have so many other things to do. Yes, people have always had other things to do. Dating tends to be monotonous and a nuisance after a while. You have to realize that most of the people on dating apps are people that are constantly failing. There aren't people that are constantly finding success, you know? So if they're constantly failing, that means at some point they're just over it. They're just going through the motions because, well, libido still exists and they have other things to do. I don't know what they're doing. Same thing you're doing. And whether these guys are playing video games or watching Netflix, but everyone's big relationship now seems to be with their screen. Uh, you're on dating apps. What did you think would happen? You think you would find an old man that loved reading a newspaper on a dating app? This lady. Speaking further on her dating experiences, she added, a lot of guys in their 30s and 40s will complain about how many women want things from them. Yes, because you're dating on a celebrity dating app, and a lot of those guys have money. So a lot of the young girls who are broke and no skills, they're trying to get stuff. They're trying to get money. They're trying to get trips. They're trying to get bags. They're looking for an experience. So yes, that's what they would say. And I guarantee you, you asked them those questions. They didn't just volunteer that information. You are asking those questions because you're looking for new inspiration for your books because you're a writer. She went on, the sugar daddy thing is absolutely huge. Yes, especially in that dating range, old men, they need money in order to attract these young women. They need it. Like, unless those women are completely broken and have some sort of like fetish, unless they're getting some sort of benefit, financial, mostly financial or otherwise, or experience wise, they're not going after the old dudes. These men will tell me that women want to be bought $8,000 Chanel handbags that they can't afford it, and that they can't afford it. Bro, why would you buy $8,000? Those women are stupid. Just ask for the $8,000. What the hell are you going to do with a handbag that costs $8,000? You're just going to put a bunch of stuff in it, and an $8,000 handbag? You're still going to be a broke chick with $8,000 handbag walking through the street. Someone steals that handbag. Now it's someone else's $8,000 handbag that they're probably going to get maybe $5,000 off of it. And it's going to be resold to someone else. I mean, I can't afford to buy Chanel, myself a Chanel bag. You probably could, but it would be a waste of money. But I bet you can afford to buy yourself some Botox, though. Definitely did. Asked if she would ever marry again following her divorce from ballet dancer Charles Askingard more than a decade ago. More than a decade ago. God damn. Would he go broke? I mean, ballet dancers aren't making that kind of money. And she was rolling in the dough with all those Sex and the City movies and TV show. So, she got to get rid of him before, she has to pay alimony. Absolutely. I really enjoyed being married. Okay. And the reality now is that most of us are going to have times in our lives when we're married and times when we're single. So we have to be able to manage both of those states. You didn't say anything. You're just like, oh, life is going to be this way or this way, and it's going to go back and forth. And then you have to do stuff. Like, pointless sentence. The other day, someone asked me what I was looking for, and I said, I don't have very high expectations. I'm just looking for someone I have a connection with. Then you should be in a relationship already. Guarantee you connect with some of those people, but you're not in a relationship because you do have standards, and it's higher than you like people to believe, because you definitely don't want to get with no goddamn old dude, and you definitely don't want to get with the young guys. You want it to be a dream experience, and you want to feel butterflies just like all the other women. But guess what? You've experienced too much, and you've seen too much, and you're too old to actually attract the kind of guy that's going to make you feel special. Your dating pool is in the trash, and you have to sift through the trash. And in the trash, there's nothing that's going to spark any sort of powerful emotions in you, and you feel sad. Bushnell wrote about her experiences since her divorce, including her move to countryside, return to, what's it? Dating culture has changed. Dating culture is the same. It's just that more people are connected now than they ever were before. They just meet each other in a different way, and they have access to more individuals than they did before. That's not a different dating culture. It's just the consequence of more people. You've been to a big city, you've seen a lot of people. Guess what? It's a little bit different. Things are a little bit more fast paced. People are less attentive because they're overstimulated. It's the same thing with dating. The most important thing for feminism is the making your own money. What? I mean, the most important thing for independence is making your own money. Uh, Otherwise, you would be a dependent on someone else. Candace Bushnell, the author, also spoke about today's brand and feminism and said that most important thing for feminism is making your own money. Discussing her experiences with misogyny, she said, growing up in the 1960s, I saw rampant sexism everywhere. I remember when women being told what they should and shouldn't do. How's that sexist? Men were also told what they should or shouldn't do. A lot of it was by women. What are you talking about? A man shouldn't do this. A man's got to do this. A man's got to take care of this. A man's got to protect his home. Like, what are you talking about? That's not sexism. It happens to both. That means it's equal. And you call it misogyny? That's hatred? I hate people sometimes. It just the ignorance. So my message has been the same since I was 8 years old, that you don't have to buy into what society tells you to be. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because you did it. We all have to do it. If we don't follow the rules of society, guess what? Society punishes you. So everyone goddamn buys into. The moment you start stepping outside of society, you're going to have problems. When people pretend like they're just groundbreakers and they're doing something different than everybody else, you're doing the same shit everybody else doing. You're getting a job, you're making money, paying your bills, everything the society tells you to do, you're doing it. Bushnell would be touring her show. Candace, I don't need a promotion for a damn terrible show. Anyways, until next time.